Good morning, Andy Lockwood with another episode of College Coffee Talk. This is the daily, quick 5 to 7 minute video where I answer each of the questions that Pearl and I have received over the last couple of years, which means I have a lot of material. So I'm going over a bunch of questions actually, that I got from this weekend's webinar that we conducted about how to maximize your chances of getting in and getting money from your dream college. So today's question for College Coffee Talk is from Glenn. College financing for those not qualifying for financial aid, and that was asked a couple of days ago on February 23rd. So let me make a few comments about that question, which I'm going to rephrase as what happens if we don't qualify for need-based financial aid. So, a dirty little secret that I guess I should disclose right now is that I spent a lot of time on these types of broadcasts and our webinars and live workshops and all that, talking about how you can improve your eligibility for financial aid. But the fact of the matter is that not everyone can actually receive need-based financial aid. And in fact, if I were to hazard a guess about our own practice, our own consulting practice here, I would probably estimate that maybe 60% of our clients, maybe more, have no shot at receiving need-based financial aid. Now, a few little points about that. Number one, not everyone comes to us because they want help with that. A lot of people come to us just because they want help, coaching their kids through the whole process of getting into college and the applications and the essays and doing whatever they can do to improve their eligibility for merit scholarships sometimes, or just help with the resume and building their whole body of work from 9th grade on. Okay, but many people also come to us for merit scholarships and need-based financial aid. And what I always tell them is, listen, if you can't qualify for need-based financial aid, don't despair, because there's actually more merit-based funding available than there is need-based funding. And most of the money that's out there comes from the college's own endowments. Now, you don't have to be a super A+, perfect SAT or ACT scoring kid to get merit-based money. So there's about 4,000 colleges in the country. Maybe half of them are four-year colleges, and only about 90 of them will allow 50% or less in. So what that means is only 90 out of those 4,000 colleges are considered competitive, and the vast majority of colleges out there are actually pretty easy to get into. So case in point, my son, my senior, Jack, who has other redeeming qualities, but he wasn't so academically motivated throughout most of his high school career, except his senior year for some strange reason. He is getting into most of the schools he's applying to, and he's received, from the 4 private colleges that have admitted him, he's received offers as high as 50% off the cost of attendance, so tuition plus room and board and all that. My point is that getting merit-based money really depends more on where you apply to school, what pond you fish in, as opposed to your grades and your scores. Of course, it all goes together, but some schools are a lot more likely to give merit money than others. Now, another question that we get occasionally about this is, what about merit-based money at the super elite schools? So it's just sort of a rule of thumb that Ivy League and Ivy-like colleges either give zero merit-based money or very, very little. That being said, they will fudge. I've seen them firsthand. I've witnessed them fudging their definition of need-based. For example, 2 kids who come from families that are identical in terms of their income and their savings and every other financial aspect. If one kid is a recruited athlete at an Ivy League school, you can bet that somehow that kid is going to show more need if both families are offered financial aid. That's generally the way it works. So the bottom line is, don't despair if you can't qualify for need-based financial aid, because you may be actually better off pursuing merit. And if you can qualify for need-based financial aid, that is now 2 buckets that you can pull money out of, both need-based and non-need-based aid. Okay, so if you want some more information about how this all works, what the definition of need-based aid is, what the financial aid formula is, which type of savings counts against you, which doesn't count against you at all, I would suggest that you go to our website, collegeplanningGuru.com, and you can download a copy of our best-selling book, How to Pay Wholesale for College. You can register for an upcoming webinar, and if you're in the local to Long Island area, you can check out our upcoming schedule of local live workshops. I've got a bunch starting March, April, and May all around Long Island and elsewhere. We're getting around the next couple of months. So thanks a lot for watching. Please like, comment, and share. Please pass this along to anyone that you think could benefit from this. And I'll talk to you tomorrow on, actually, tomorrow we're not doing College Coffee Talk. We're doing College Talk Tuesday at 11:30 Eastern. That'll be me and the lovely Pearl coming to you tomorrow, 11:30. Okay, signing off. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.